In the 2003 Clone Wars series, General Grievous was an absolute powerhouse, but in Revenge of the Sith, he feels much weaker by comparison. So what caused such a drastic change in his character? The answer to that would be George Lucas. In 2002, Attack of the Clones was released in theaters, which showed the first glimpse of the Clone Wars Obi-Wan and Luke talked about back in A New Hope. Shortly after, Lucasfilm decided they would create a TV series showing the events of the Clone Wars. As in Revenge of the Sith, we would only see the tail end of it. General Grievous was slated to be one of the main antagonists in the film. At this point, all they had was the design for the character finished, and they didn't work out all the details on his character yet. Genndy Tartakovsky was the developer for the 2003 series. Tartakovsky's version of Grievous, or Legends Grievous as he's now called, was an unstoppable force, taking on multiple Jedi at once, and even relishing in the opportunity to do so. This Grievous was on the same level as some of the most powerful Jedi Masters at the time. In Legends, when Grievous fought Mace Windu, after seeing just one look at his Vipad, he began to copy Mace's technique. Grievous was able to overpower the Jedi Master, which made Mace refuse to duel General Grievous ever again, believing if he mastered the form, he may be too much for even Jedi Masters. But this drastic character change came from George Lucas. Lucas wasn't involved in the 2003 Clone Wars series as he was busy working on Revenge of the Sith. When writing the movie and creating the character of General Grievous, George wanted a cowardly and an old-school Saturday morning villain. He didn't picture Grievous as an overpowered warlord. Grievous relied on intimidation and fear to rattle Jedi, but whenever that didn't work, or when he faced a powerful Jedi like Obi-Wan Kenobi, he would choose to run away and fight another day. While George Lucas's decision on General Grievous would be the main reason why General Grievous was so much weaker in Revenge of the Sith. During the 2003 series, when Grievous was leaving Coruscant with Chancellor Palpatine, Mace Windu used Force Crush on Grievous's chest, giving him his iconic cough during the movie, which was something that weakened him even more. The 2008 TV series decided to follow the movie's route for Grievous's character, making it that Grievous's cough wasn't the reason he was so cowardly, but it was his personality trait. The Grievous in the Clone Wars series could also be perceived as weak, as a Padawan Ahsoka was able to fend off Grievous. And don't forget, he also lost to Gungans. How the heck did that happen? Well, there's a lot of inconsistency with Grievous's character. On one hand, we have an unstoppable beast, and on the other hand, we have someone who's a complete coward. The comics and novels have given us some middle ground for Grievous, where in the novels and comics, Grievous is written to be a lot more powerful, as he was the one who killed Mother Talzin in the Son of Dathomir comics. So let me know which version of Grievous you prefer, the unstoppable Jedi hunting machine, or the cowardly warrior we got in Revenge of the Sith and in the 2008 Clone Wars series. Personally, I like both versions as they're different in their own ways, but it does seem like the canon Grievous is rather weak at times. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like and subscribe if you want to see more Star Wars breakdowns like this. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.